I'm here to tell you about my son, Marshall Langford. Um, the situation, he's in heaven right now, and it's okay. But it's how the situation is and how justice was not really done good. They could have at least have a negotiator or even taser him or even shoot the tires, but they went straight for his head. And that's what I disagree on in this whole thing. They could have done it in a better manner, in a situation where it could have saved his life and not have him dismissed from my family. Today makes 7 days already. I haven't seen his body. All I see was the newspaper with him lying on the ground. That's all I seen. And when I seen him in the morgue, it was not nice to see him there. As a mother, I went to hold him. And it's hard.
She went to hold her son, but she couldn't hold her son because she just saw her son through a glass window. That's all. They would let her see her son was through her glass window. They denied her the right to hold her son. And they're still holding his body right now. They still haven't released him to us. We still can't hold him. He was a good person. He just made bad choices. He wasn't a bad person because of his bad choices he made. He was still a father. He was still a son. He was still a husband. He was still a nephew, a brother, a cousin, a friend, and a loved one to each and every one of us. And this is his 11-year-old son.
The family is just having a hard time right now dealing with this. I just gotta say, like, to the public, to all people making comments about my brother, like, my brother wasn't a bad person at all. He wasn't. He just was stuck in his disease, of addiction. And for people out there who know, they should know how it is. Like, to me, my brother was a humble person, the spiritualist one out of all of us. Like, he just made bad choices. Like, that didn't define who he is. Like, that wasn't his character, Only the people who knew and loved him knew who he was. All we want is just peace, We want to rest easy, We want to know that something's going to be done about this. Like, and we thank everybody for their love and their support, through these trying times for our family.
We all here for unanswered questions that we don't even have. We need answers because there was videos and security cameras which we cannot get a hold of.
There's a lot of unanswered questions, but I know the gun wasn't in of reach because it was in the trunk. If the gun was in reach, why in the newspaper you can see the trunk and the license plate and how the gun is unwrapped on there? Why? And then the other gun they show in the picture is not, there's no way color of the seat. It's like on a manila envelope. How did it go if you're not supposed to touch evidence, So we don't know. Everything is unanswered. And everything doesn't make sense to me.
This is how I got to see my son. Right here in this newspaper. That's the only time I seen him really. And this is not what paramedic feeling if he's dead or not or alive. It's a cop. Justice needs to be done.
Justice will be done.
It's just that I cannot understand why they couldn't have a negotiator, taser, or the tires being shot at. That's what my questions are in this situation, which they could have saved my son's life in many ways. Okay. I'm so sorry. I just because today is his day.